Here are 5 ways you can improve the way you show up the next time you're speaking virtually. So, the first thing you want to do is if you have a laptop, take that laptop and raise it up on some books or a box so that the camera is eye level. Most time when people are presenting, they have their camera actually below them because their laptop's kind of low down and we don't look as good from underneath and we don't make as good of an eye contact either. So raise up your laptop on a box or some books so that the camera's eye level. Then tilt the cover of the camera towards you to remove the extra space above your head so that you have just 2 fingers of space above your head. If you're using a desktop camera or an external camera that's sitting on top of a monitor, you'll need to sit up nice and tall if that camera is higher than you. It's okay if it's slightly above, but you don't want to be looking up at it. Now, what you have to do is sit in the middle of your screen. So, not too far to one side or the other, but sit in the middle like I am. So, sitting in the middle, 2 fingers of space above your head, and the camera is eye level. Fourth step, lights, camera, you. What that means is lights should come from in front of you. Your light source should not be on the side of you or behind you. I have a wall of windows. They are all closed right now. Do not sit with your back to a window because you'll become backlit. Don't put any lamps on behind you. The same issue. If possible, you could face a window. That's fine, but do not rely on natural light. In case it's a cloudy day or nighttime when you're presenting, you want to have a way to have a lamp source, again, in front of your camera. So light, camera, you. I have a ring light and you can see the difference in quality when I have the light off. So you can also just take a lamp and put that in front of your computer. And then lastly, remembering to look at the camera as much as possible when you're presenting. It's very different if I'd done this entire presentation, but when looking down like this is what you would have been seeing from me, which is not very engaging. So this is a very simple way to increase engagement. If you have notes, put them as close to the camera as possible. If you're using PowerPoint, you can actually adjust where those notes are and bring them up and over so that they're closer to your camera. You can write your notes in Google Docs or Microsoft Word or something like that. Or if you just want to put them in a notepad or text pad, that'll actually allow you to bring them right underneath your camera as close as possible. Take a moment and glance at your notes whenever you need to, and then glance back up. You may be thinking about something, but as you're making your point, come back to the camera. And with that, you now have 5 ways to really simply set up the framing and lighting for your presentation. Cheers.